23 past, the AVTT Vietnam Traveling Wall is currently set up. It's already brought in a lot of people. And this morning, Ansley Watson is at the scene of the wall to give us a little more insight on what this memorial is all about. Good morning, Ansley.
Good morning, Vicki. Vicki, what an absolute honor it is to be standing from this wall this morning. This is an 80% scale replica of the memorial in Washington, D.C. It stretches out 360 feet from end to end. It's 8 feet tall directly in the center. Now, I was out here yesterday as Vietnam veterans were setting up this wall, and there's something about listening to the ping of the hammer hitting the stakes that are holding up this wall that was something impactful and emotional. Now we're going to be meeting up with a few veterans this morning, and you know they have stories. You know that we're going to be talking about the impact of what it means to have this traveling wall right here in Marquette. So stay with us. Reporting live in Marquette, Ansley Watson, TV6 News.
Thank you very much, Ansley. Looking forward to hearing more about it. You know, sometimes we have younger viewers and they don't quite understand what that wall is about and all the names on there. That's the names of the people that were killed, just Americans, in the Vietnam War. And if you go there and you see the volume of numbers of those lost, it really hits you hard.
Yeah, especially for a lot of the Vietnam vets we have up here, and hard time for them coming back from that war. So great tribute.
Honor long overdue. All right, it's been an exciting week. The AVTT Vietnam Traveling Wall is now set up right outside the NMU Superior Dome. This morning, Ansley Watson is at the scene of the wall getting a reaction of this memorial. Good morning, Ansley.
Good morning, Vicki. Beautiful morning. Got the sunrise just above the wall here. It's gorgeous. Joining me is three veterans, Dean, Jim, and Mike. First of all, thank you all so much for serving and for being with me this morning. So from the wall coming in to setting it up to opening ceremony, it's been a whirlwind, I'm sure, of emotions and feelings. Kind of just talk about what that's been like so far.
Well, the motorcycle tour that we had coming here, the people that came out to support us and the patriotism was very overwhelming.
For sure.
To me, this is a closure to 48 years of trying hard to forget and remember. So, yes.
Now, you had a different experience coming back from Vietnam. Talk to me about that.
In 1968, I was told not to wear my uniform because of all the stress that was going on in the United States over the Vietnam War. Yes.
And your dad picked you up from the airport, and that was that.
Home, and that was it.
Now, Mike, you said that your experience was a little bit different.
Yeah, I had a welcome party when I came back to my hometown, and the people, the few people that I associated with in the airports were respected the fact that I had been there, and yeah, it was not unpleasant for me.
Jim, you said the opening ceremony last night was something unbelievable.
I've seen a lot of military events and ceremonies, but I have never seen anything like that before in my life. It was extremely impressive, and I was very thankful I had the opportunity to be here to see that.
And you also were here setting up the wall as well.
Yes, I was here yesterday morning. I actually had the privilege of setting the last panel down on the other end. It's actually a blank one. You asked my friends here about their experience. I'm a pre-Vietnam era veteran, and I know I agonized over some of the receptions that these guys got and had to deal with some of the folks of that ilk being a law enforcement officer at the time. It wasn't much fun for me, and I also had to listen to some of the negative rhetoric that was going on during that period of time.
Dean and Mike, you both got drafted. What was that like for you whenever you first were told you need to go overseas?
It was kind of scary to go there, you know, but they called me out and I went. Did my job. A lot of guys took off, went to Canada, but we stayed, did our job the way we were taught to do it.
What is that like knowing that you went over and then some people didn't want to go? What was that? What were the feelings for that?
Well, it didn't bother me at the time because I was preoccupied, but when I got back home, it was stunning, you know. Yes. But President Carter, he amnestied all the veterans that were not veterans, but the draft dodgers that left the country, and they come back.
Mike, did you expect that you were going to go? Were you knowing that this was going to happen? Did you know you're going to have to fight in this war?
Well, pretty much everybody that got drafted back in the 60s pretty much knew that they were going. Some people were fortunate enough not to have to go to Vietnam, but when you were called and went into basic training, you pretty much knew what they were preparing you for.
And even though you were a pre-veteran, Jim, you still had a lot of work, or not pre-veteran, I'm sorry, pre-Vietnam War. You still did a lot of work, and you're ready to go if need be.
We were sometimes called Cold War warriors. We trained up. We were always ready to go. I was infantry person, and we trained up, ready to go. It just didn't happen. We didn't get called up for that sort of event, as it were.
Well, gentlemen, thank you so much for being with us this morning. There's a whole line of events taking place this weekend. It's absolutely amazing. Stay with us. Reporting live in Marquette, Ansley Watson, TV6 News.
Thank you very much, Ansley. We'll catch up with you a little bit later on. Definitely an honor, way too long coming, and an opportunity and an honor for us to be able to have this for them. Yeah. So
welcome back. Well, there's no doubt this weekend will be impactful and emotional as different tributes and ceremonies are taking place. That's as the AVTT Vietnam Traveling Wall is currently in Marquette, and Ansley Watson is there this morning to talk to us a little bit more about it. Good morning, Ansley.
Good morning, Sam. So much has happened. So much is going to happen with the traveling wall here in Marquette. Joining me this morning is the primary planner, Will Weicker. Good morning. Thanks for being with us.
Yeah, what a great morning. I mean, sunrise over the wall. I thought it was pretty awesome.
It was gorgeous.
Yeah.
So you've been helping plan this, obviously, through the whole entire year, it seems like, to organize this and plan this. And now to see it, the outcome come out, what's it been like?
Well, it was pretty fantastic yesterday. I mean, we had close to 1,000 people here for the opening ceremony, so pretty surprised with the turnout, but it was great that the community came out to support that great Native American opening ceremony.
I'm curious, I mean, yesterday the veterans were out here helping put up this wall. Yeah. You're out here too. Did you hear any comments about what some of the veterans were saying about just being out here just to help?
Yeah, you know, I said earlier that the veterans were out here putting up panels, and we made sure that each veteran that came out here got to put up a panel and get their hands on the wall because it means that much to them. So a lot of emotions yesterday.
Now, the opening ceremony was last night. There's still more to come. What can people expect?
So today we have a history ceremony at 6:30, around about 6:30 to 7:30. It's going to be great. We've got the NMU President Fritz Erickson out here, as well as guest speaker Bob Levins, and a great performance by the Blue Notes out of Ishpeming, so nice patriotic performance. And then afterwards we've got a rally at the Legion, so all the vets are going to rally at Post 44 here in Marquette, right near Harlow Park, and everybody's invited, all vets and the community.
And throughout the day, people are more than welcome to come out and look at the wall.
The wall is opening up in a couple minutes here, and will be open till 10 p.m. tonight. So full day, come and see the history tent and everything in it. And they've got some great videos going in there, as well as some fantastic displays put on by the Marquette Regional History Center. So another great thing to see.
Describe the atmosphere and the emotion when people come out here.
Yeah, I mean, it was actually emotional for me last night. We had a couple guys come in late last night, and you could tell they were a little emotional about it. So,
well, what else would you like to say? I mean, this is a huge event, huge that's here in Marquette.
Yeah. So again, Saturday morning, 9:30 at Grave Red Parking Lot for all veterans to come on the walk to the wall. That's going to be a big event, and for the community just before 10 on 3rd Street. Come out, give those Vietnam veterans their welcome home that they never got, and then we'll follow up down here at 11 with our main tribute ceremony, so it'll be a nice day.
It's interesting you're saying, I mean, we all know the Vietnam veterans, they didn't have that warm welcome home, but whenever this wall was coming in to Marquette, everybody was outside cheering. It's a huge thing. Yeah,
great turnout in Ishpeming, Negaunee, and Marquette. It was pretty fantastic. All the people that lined the roads and all the flags and color guards and everything else. It was neat to see.
Yeah, really just warms your heart. It's amazing.
It does.
Yeah,
it does. And again, the site is up and running. Looks great. We've had lots of support from the community out here. I can't tell you how good it's been with Northern and a lot of the businesses in town that have supported the event, so that the funds that we raise over and above the cost will go back into the veterans community. So.
All right, well, thank you so much for being with us this morning.
Thanks.
Reporting live in Marquette, Ansley Watson, and we'll be back with more of your TV6 Morning News after the break.